Good morning, good afternoon, crap to cream. So this episode is about my latest little, let's go with nightmare, to do with the gearbox rubber gaiter that goes around the gear stick inside the car. So when I drove the car initially, I had a bit of a rattle in the gear stick, so I thought, oh yeah, I'll deal with that at the appropriate time. So I took all the carpets out, obviously, to do the dashboard and all that sort of stuff. And then I've now come to this point where when I took out the carpet, I saw the gearbox gaiter was ripped, or had actually been cut. So this is the gearbox gaiter here, and somebody had cut it here to get it onto the gear stick, I'm assuming. So what I've done now is I have now glued this with rubber glue back together again. And the reason that I've done that is because of the inability to get a new one, or right at this moment a second-hand one. So I've had to do a repair, and it's not a very good repair, but it's going under the carpet. There's going to be a boot over the top over here, so yeah, it's not very good. And if anybody's got one, please let me know in the comments or send me a message. A decent second-hand one at a reasonable cost. So I could get hold of a new one out of the UK. I won't mention the company. They had one left, and the price was quite exorbitant in my eyes, right? For what I paid for the car and what I'm doing, I just decided I couldn't do it to myself. So I've decided to repair this one as well as I can. So I haven't quite finished yet, but I've gone as far as I'm going to go right now. So inside the gear stick housing is this anti-rattle washer. Now somebody's cut this to get it on, and then they've put it underneath the gear stick, which this of course doesn't come over the top of here, and this doesn't come out of here or come off here, so this doesn't come off that. So you have to juggle everything around this. So the boot that came off, right, it's an old boot. I've got a new one. I have got a new one of these, and that came off in two pieces. So that's, yeah. This is the new one I've got of the anti-rattle washer, and because of the way the bolts are, it was obviously a circle when I got it. So I've cut these three little sections out, that one to align with the bolts so that I can screw the bolts in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this over the top of here, copious amounts of washing up liquid to get it over this, and I'm going to try and squeeze it through here. And then once that's done, then I'm home and hosed. So that's the plan. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so here's my washing up liquid. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so that's making a nice mess all around there. So we'll just get that on there, and then we'll slide this over the top of that. So that works to there. Now I have to get this through here. So I bent or folded it in half and pushed it through. So hopefully you're getting this. So the cutouts have actually made it harder. So there we go, that's that. So now I can bolt that back in again, and those holes align with the shake-proof washer. Right, so that's how you do that. So it's washing up liquid over the top, and then put that on there like that. And then I'll have to do the same thing with this boot. So I'll put more washing up liquid over the top of this, and I'll slide that over the top of that. And we're good to go to put that back together again. And now I'll just wipe my hands, and then I'll turn the camera off. So I'm not sure exactly how this is going to go. So I have put washing up liquid on the gear stick, and I've put a little bit inside this little rubber boot, which now slides relatively straightforward over there. Now what do I... helm. I'll stop for a second. So after a few various attempts trying different things, I put 4 cable ties around the top of the gear stick where it gets rather larger, where the rubber bush is from the bottom that goes into the gearbox itself. A bit more washing up liquid and it slid right over the top. So there you go. Good afternoon. So this is just a bit of a sign off on the job now being completed that I've done with the gear stick rattle washer. So this is the one that I took out, and you would have seen in the previous bits of the video of how I went about getting it in place. So it's now under a new rubber boot that's here. Put a little bit of silicone grease around here just to make it a little bit easier to move, and now it's no rattle in that now. Perfect. Put a cable tie around the bottom just to hold the boot on because there's been a bit of leakage. So I've cleaned all that up now as best I can get into while it's there. I put some Silex tape around this to seal this to this. I've replaced this boot and put a new, there's no need to put a sealant on that one. So that's all done. So next I'm going to put some sound deadening material on around here. And up around in here and over there and all sorts of places like that. So that's going to be a little job I've got to do next. What else have I got? Oh, that's the old one. This is the repaired gaiter. So I've got a glue and I've glued it all up here and tried to glue this, but this didn't glue as well because this is perished. But anyway, that's, if anybody's got one lying in the shed and they don't want it, please let me know and I'll give you some money for it and the postage. Let me know in the comments. I did find one place that had one in the UK, which was recommended to me via a Facebook page, and yeah, I reached my tipping point with cost on that one. It was, for what it is, it was just a bit outside my price bracket. So I decided to give that a miss and just fix the other one up. It's underneath the carpet. Yep, I know. If anybody's got one, then I'll take it willingly at a reasonable cost and postage, etc. Underneath here now is the holly that's been mounted. So I've put that on now. I've started making a few connections up. The distributor's in, as you would have seen in a previous video. The fuel return, I'm waiting for the fuel pressure regulator to come. The throttle cable, the 48-inch throttle cable has arrived. So that's been mounted onto the throttle pedal in here. I have a rubber grommet to go in there. Yeah, so 48-inch will do it. This is the right fitting. Not sponsored or anything, but got this Aeroflow. So they make what appears to be like nice fittings and all that sort of stuff. So I need now the bracket which goes onto here, and then it'll connect the carburetor, the linkage to here. But I'll do that all in another video when the bits arrive. There's no point doing it now because I haven't got the bits. Alright, so that's just a bit of a sign off on this little jobby. I don't think there's anything else to mention. You would have seen the little trick with the cable ties to get the boot over the top. I'm not sure whether it helped or not, but it seemed to go a bit easier with that. Alright, thank you very much indeed for subscribing. Thank you very much for liking. Got any constructive comments, please put them down below. Always love hearing from you about better ways to do things or some things you want to see like going forward or whatever. Alright, so I'll sign off for now and say bye for now.